Hello everyone, this is Ratika Bhattacharya. I welcome you all on my YouTube channel Study Together with Ratika. In the last video, we discussed about transportation in animals, in which I explained circulatory system, excretory system, blood and its components, blood vessels, etc. Today in this video, we are going to discuss transportation in plants. So let's start now. Like you know, in humans and animals, growth requires energy, and the transportation of various substances throughout the body provide the energy to each and every cell. In the same way, plants also require energy for their growth. How do they get this energy? By the transportation of water and minerals and the food particles which are prepared in the leaves. Now, all of these particles, all of these products have to be transported to each and every cell in the plants. Only then they will be able to get the energy, and only then they will grow. So there is a specific tissue, that is xylem, for the transportation of water and minerals, and a specific tissue, phloem, for the transportation of food. Both of these tissues together are known as vascular bundles, right? We will be discussing about them in detail. First of all, let me explain you what is a tissue, because xylem and phloem are tissues, right? So it is important to know what is a tissue. You know that all the living organisms are made up of cells. Cells form a group and perform a specific function that is known as a tissue, right? Then various tissue form a group and perform again a specific function that is known as organ, right? In this way, organ system is formed, and then an organism is formed. So xylem and phloem are the tissues which are performing the function of transportation in plants. There is a question for you all, like transportation word is used for the transportation of water and minerals. There is a specific term for the transportation of food particle, right? What is that term? Do let me know in the comment section. And the student who will be writing the correct answer in the comment section, I'll take his or her name in my next video. Now, let's discuss them in detail. Xylem conducts water and minerals. And now, how do they do that? You know, these are the roots, and this is the shoot part. From the soil, the roots absorb water and minerals. Now, these water and mineral particles have to be transported in upward direction to the branches and the leaves. Why this is so? Because you know, in the leaves, food is prepared through the process of photosynthesis. For the process of photosynthesis, water and CO2 are required. CO2 they can get from the air, from the atmosphere, but water they get from the upward flow which is done by the xylem. Not because just only in one direction water is flowing. That is why xylem works in single direction or unidirectional flow it shows. Now, if we talk about the phloem, you know, in the leaves food is prepared, right? And that food has to go in all the directions. That is in upward direction as well as in lower direction or in downward direction. Why? Because roots also require energy to grow. So they will also be requiring food because they cannot prepare food. That is why the leaves will be transporting the food particle through phloem to all the parts of the plant. So you can also say that phloem works in both the direction. How conduction takes place? You know, this is a root and these are root hairs. Right now the water concentration in this root is very less than the soil, right? Here I can write low and here I will write high, because you know that the concentration of water and minerals is higher in the soil and lower in the root. That is why this change, this difference in concentration of water and mineral particles make them to flow from the soil into the root. That is why the particles move inside the roots. Now, because the roots are getting more and more water and minerals, that's why the flow of water goes in upward direction. Let's also understand this with the help of this simple diagram. This is a container and here we have got one inlet, right? Now with the help of this pipe, if we start filling this with water, what will happen? First of all, the level of water will be here, then here, and in this way the level will keep on increasing, right? So you see from bottom, when you are filling water, the level is increasing here. The same happens here also. When the roots are getting more and more water, mineral particles, they show upward movement, because of which the conduction takes place, right? Now our last topic is transpiration. As you know, in humans and animals, excretion process takes place through which the removal of waste substances are done, right? In the same way, plants also produce some waste substances and they are eliminated out of their body through this process of transpiration. Now what can be the possible waste materials which are expelled out? You know that the plants absorb water and minerals and they make food particles. The food that they make, that is stored, the extra amount of food is stored in the leaves, but water and minerals which are extra, which have not been used up, these water and mineral particles are excreted out by their body. Now this is in the form of liquid, or you can say water droplets. For example, we will understand this with this diagram. This is a leaf. These blue dots show the water droplets which have water as well as mixed or dissolved minerals in it, and they are collected at the margins of the leaf. Now this is done by transpiration process, and the water droplets which are present here, they will evaporate, right, because of the process of evaporation. Now how these water droplets are coming here, that is shown by these dot-like structures, yellow dots, that is a stomata. You know that the stomata help in gaseous exchange as well as removal of waste substances. So here water and minerals are produced because of these stomata, right? These are the guard cells, and this opening is known as stomatal pore. This pore helps in gaseous exchange as well as removal of waste substances. Now this is the open stomata. In case the stomata is not open, it is closed in such a manner so that you are not able to see any pore here. So this one is closed stomata, right? This evaporation process creates more suction pull, right? Because of which more and more transpiration takes place. For example, you see in this plant, because of evaporation, more and more absorption of water and minerals will take place through the roots. Now because evaporation is increasing, therefore absorption will be increasing, and this is the only reason why transpiration also increases, right? So there is the link or direct link between all of these processes. So you can say that all of these three processes are interrelated to each other. So this was all about transpiration process and about the transportation in plants. In our next video, we will be discussing about a new topic. Till then, bye-bye, take care, and thanks for watching. And please do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you.